Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 322. I think I'm doing those all back to back. You see, try to be clever. Of Prog Review, and today, if you can't read the title of the description because you're stupid, I'm talking about The Race of Space by Public Service Broadcasting. I did these before. Remember last year? Was no, oh God, no, it was 2 years ago. Well, no, their album, last album was out in 2013. Inform, Educate, and Entertain. I might have done it last year. I really like that, and I got this. This was released this year. Look at that, and that lovely sleeve. But you've also it's a double sleeve. You can reverse it. Yeah, how cool is that? And I'll show you. I'll show you this. You'll like this. Oh, oh, oh! It's stiff. That's what she said. Oh, I can't get it out. Oh God. He's completely jammed in. Oh well. How did I get it in the first place? Oh. Wait a minute. It's coming. It's coming, everyone. It's coming. Let's see. You got this lovely inner bag. But look at this. Look. Oh. Everything's so stiff these days. Look at that. Look, clear vinyl. Oh. It's like it's magic. Like it's clear vinyl. What next? They'll be doing coloured vinyl next. Yeah. Oh, blimey. Yeah, so anyway, Public Service Broadcasting are well, I don't know what they are. They're a band, aren't they? See, lovely, look at that, lovely double spread there. Yeah, Public Service Broadcasting. Whoa! Knocked everything over. It's exciting, isn't it? Living on the edge. They're a duo. There's two of them, and what they do is they play their music accompanied by in the other one was public information films. And what they've done with this one is they've taken various sound recordings of space. Our journey into space from the very early satellites to Yuri Gagarin to the Apollo missions to land on the moon and back again. All these tracks are punctuated by little snippets of history. That's how I can say it. History. It's again. This is the concept that's linking it. I mean, it very much is it's a concept album without lyrics because. Yeah, you listen to the music, but you also listen to these people talking about the mission and when things go right and when things go wrong, and it's put to music, and it's all, because there are disasters and people die and people live, and people get to the moon and people are on the moon and people see the Earth, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful concept. I think it's great. Some of the music is a little bit lacking, a little bit. What I liked about the previous record is there are a lot of tunes, there are a lot of tunes in there, and here they've gone for more, almost like an ambient approach, not ambient, ambient, but ambient electronica ambient approach. But then they do kick things up a bit with like Gagarin, which is quite funky, if a little bit repetitive. But I do like the ding 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 ding. It's a really good guitar riff. And also Go is great. Remind me of Lemon Jelly, their song Go. Not because it shares the same title, Go. But you have Go, bouncing all over the stereo spectrum email. It's not a record for everyone, I would imagine. I'm into them, I like them, but you people who follow modern prog, you probably wouldn't even give them a second chance and a look. And it's a shame because they are keeping the idea of a concept album alive, even though they aren't progressive in the way you'd think. No mellotrons or bass pedals. They are. I think it's more progressive because they are trying to push things forward. You see, in the true spirit of progressive music. Is it as good as Inform, Educate, and Entertain? I think it's a grower. I think it's one that you've got to listen to a few times for it to really get in there and wash around your brain. But then saying that, Inform, Educate, and Entertain was actually a load of EPs kind of stitched together into an album, because what they've done is they recorded EPs, and then, whereas this is the first time that I think they've actually sat down and recorded a whole album in one go. So yeah, bound to be the process is bound to be a bit different, and but you know, it's largely electronic. There are some guitars on there. There's some nice bits on there, nice vocal bits. Just listening to the audio from space is great. I mean, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut, but then, you know, I used to get, well, I still do. I get car sick, and I can't go on. I could get sick on the roundabout these days. Yeah, no. Get a nosebleed going up in a lift. But I always want. I'd love to. You know, I'd love to go into space, and I always find it a shame that you know kids today, you know, we don't do enough up there. You know, it's amazing that we ever, you know, ventured out off this pale blue dot, and in a way this keeps that alive. I like it. Just for that alone. There's a certain fondness for it, because it is keeping the idea that we should be venturing forward, you know. And I think there's a bit of President Kennedy talking about going into space, and you know, we do it because it's hard, you know. We do it, and I just love that idea of, you know, everything else is easy, but we're going to do this because, you know, it's a challenge. But you know, like the mountaineers say, you know, why did you climb a mountain? Because it's there. And that's the same with space. That's why we conquered it. And this album brings that idea together and puts a drum beat and a melody behind it. And so that, you know, so when it comes to giving it a rating, I am going to give it, ooh, well, it's a lovely package, lovely bit of vinyl. I love the artwork. Again, this is what I mean about, you know, these guys being kind of close, because you've got this great vinyl, and there's a lovely booklet as well. You see, I'll show you the booklet with lots of space imagery on. You see, and it's all top-notch stuff. There's all the people that appeared on it, and let's see. And there's a little essay there from the one of the protagonists, and a picture of a rocket. And you know, that's prog for you. That's real. That's, you know, that's the great thing about vinyl having a resurgence, is we get these lovely big packages. So I'm going to be generous, and I am going to give it 4 Sputniks out of 5. That's 4 Sputniks out of 5. It's a bit of a grower. You're not necessarily going to like it first time round, but I think, again, let it slosh around, and get involved and feel the moonbeams, the moon dust entering your pores, and look up at the moon in the night sky and wonder, you know, what would it be like to be out there orbiting around the Earth in a tin can or something. Yeah. So that's it. My name's Darren Locke. I have been talking about, I keep putting these records down, I should just hold in my hands like this, shouldn't I? I have been talking about public service broadcasting and their new one, The Race for Space. It was a nice palate cleanser after all that neo-prog, I must admit. Indeedy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, you've got the was it Twitface? Sit on me Facebook, tick on me Twitter. You do what you like with Google Plus, because I don't know what it does. There's the Patreon. Remember Patreon? www.patreon.com/lock to give me all your money, because, hey, why not? Do you think this stuff grows on trees? I'll tell you, the YouTube money ain't going to cover it. So that's the spiel out of the way. So only one more thing to say. You know what it is. Ready? Just for you then. Prog on.